This conference will now be recorded.
Hi friends, welcome to my channel Medicine Ki Pathshala. This is Dr. Manali. So today we'll be talking about how to stop gaining weight in COVID-19. So in this video I'll be talking about how to stay fit in this lockdown. What, how and when should we eat to keep our immune system strong enough to fight with the virus? How do we avoid gaining weight in this situation? And types of nutrients one should intake for a balanced diet. All right. So the path to improving health through nutrition is to follow a healthy eating pattern. Now, what are these eating patterns? That is eating timely, eating wisely, and eating healthy. Now, what is it? What is eating timely? What do you mean by eating wisely? And what do you mean by eating healthy? Let's talk about that. Fine. So let's talk about number one, that is eating timely. So eating timely means decide when you will eat. You should have a proper timing of your proper meal. Why? See, body has a clock. Body has its own clock. And based on that, based on your daily routine, the enzymes, hormones, and acids which are required for food digestions are secreted at fixed times from your body based on your daily routine of food intake. So now if you don't follow any schedule for meal consumption, if you don't follow any schedule for eating on time, right? What happens? The system gets disrupted. The digestive system gets disrupted. Can you see here? For better understanding, I have just shown the comparison when you eat on time versus when you don't eat on time. So your system gets disrupted, as I said. So as a result, what happens? Your metabolic rate slows down, and so the calories which you have eaten but not on time gets converted into fat, and so you gain fat, you gain weight. So this was number one reason why you gain weight and how you gain weight, right? Number two is long fasting. If you fast for longer hours and then eat, even that is harmful. Why? Because what happens is the liver then converts that food into fat and then you gain weight. Fine. Number three is you should always cut yourself off from food at least 3 hours before you go to bed. Why? See, food provides us with energy, right? But at night, your body simply doesn't need any, right? So if you eat too late, then a significant portion of calories which you consume will go unused and will end up being converted into fat. So again, the problem is obesity. Again, the problem is gaining weight. So remember the 3 points. That is, you have to eat on time. You should not be fasting for long. And there should be at least a difference of 3 hours between your dinner and going to bed. See, not only you're gaining weight if you're not eating on time, but irregular eaters have also complained of blood pressure issues like low BP, low glucose levels, right? So try and have your meal on time. If you don't eat on time, if you eat on time, on the other hand, it actually keeps your body free from fat. You will have lesser stomach problems, and the most important thing is you will be able to maintain your routine or routine whole day. So try and eat on time. It is very important. Now let's talk about the second one, that is eat wisely. The second very healthy eating pattern is eat wisely. There are few steps to eat wisely. Number one is practice portion control. What is portion control? Portion means amount of food. You should be practicing how to, what amount of food you should have. Can you see a picture here? Can you see a pic here? So can you see the portions, the amount which I have explained here? See, the protein source, the amount of protein which one person should have per meal is only the size of 1 to 2 palms. The amount of veggies should be equivalent to 1 to 2 fists. Amount of carb should be equivalent to 1 to 2 handfuls. And fat, look at fat. The amount of fat you should have as small as one thumb. Understood? And you should have 1 to 2 cups of water after every meal. And you have to stay consistent. That is important, right? So you shouldn't be removing any of the portions. Even that is important. All right. So this is it. This is all about how to practice your portion control. See, by controlling your portion, you are actually likely to avoid consuming too many calories. Fine. If you're not consuming too many calories, which means you're not gaining weight. So again, it is so this is how it is related to your weight also. Second point is eat only when hungry. Just don't keep on munching out of boredom or just because you're stressed out, just because you want to kill time or you're anxious, you're just eating. No, not like that. So, do you know, according to research, by the middle of this month in India, The sales of popcorn, the sales of potato chips, and the sales of cookies have raised almost 48% compared to the same period last year. So can you imagine हम कितना अनहेल्दी खाना खा रहे हैं? और ये सब जो है पॉपकॉर्न है, पोटैटो चिप्स है, ये हम कब खाते हैं? जब भूख लगती है तब नहीं खाते, हम केवल टाइम पास के लिए खाते हैं। अपना कोई फेवरेट सीरीज देख रहे हैं, चलो क्या करें, साथ में पॉपकॉर्न खा लेते हैं। कोई ऑनलाइन सर्फिंग कर रहे हैं, क्या करें, चलो साथ में कोई चिप्स खा लेते हैं। So this is how we eat, right? So these are the munches which we actually eat out of, we are not hungry, but then too we eat just for time pass. So eat only when hungry. Otherwise आप unnecessary calories आपकी body में ले रहे हो और आपकी body को damage कर रहे हो. All right. Number 3 is don't skip meals. See, there are three important meals whole day. Which are they? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Fine. So there's a saying, do you know that there's a saying that you should always have a breakfast like king and you should have your dinner like beggar? यानी हेल्दी खाना खाओ, ब्रेकफास्ट बहुत हेल्दी होना चाहिए और डिनर आपका लाइट होना चाहिए, हैवी नहीं होना चाहिए, लाइट होना चाहिए. So don't skip your meals. There are certain people जो breakfast करते ही नहीं है. Breakfast के नाम पे they'll just have tea and biscuits or they'll just have milk and bread. No, this is wrong. See, you had your dinner last night at 8 p.m. let's say. अब दूसरे दिन आपको एक्चुअली में तो अर्ली मॉर्निंग उठ के ब्रेकफास्ट कर लेना चाहिए बाय 7 or 8 p.m. बट यू आर स्किपिंग इट एंड यू आर हैविंग डायरेक्टली योर लंच एट लेट्स से 12 or 1 o'clock. So you're giving your body, you're punishing your body so much. See, you're actually long fasting for more than 12 hours. So आप ये मत समझो कि मैं कोई भी मील को स्किप कर दूंगी तो उससे मेरा वेट रिड्यूस हो जाएगा. नो, as I told you, right, long fasting what it does is, in long fasting the liver converts that food into fat. तो actually आप fat gain करोगे अगर आप कोई भी मील को skip कर दोगे तो. So please don't try and skip meals. Have your proper 3 meals at least. The last one is eat slowly. Now, what happens when you eat slowly? When you eat slowly, you chew properly, right? आप अच्छे से उसको चबाओगे. When you chew properly, the food gets churned properly. When it gets churned properly, it gets digested properly. Fine. And when it gets digested properly, the metabolic rate eventually gets maintained. It will not slow down. So try and eat slowly. अगर आप slowly खा रहे हो तो actually आपका metabolic rate आप उसको अच्छे से maintain कर रहे हो. Plus आप कम भी खाओगे. अगर आप फटाफट खाओगे ना तो आप जल्दी जल्दी में एक दो रोटी ज्यादा ही खा लोगे. स्लोली खाओगे, पोर्शन कंट्रोल में खाओगे तो आप यू कैन इजिली फिगर इट आउट कि हाँ मुझे कितना खाना है. एंड सिंपली यू कैन जस्ट फिगर आउट द एग्जैक्ट amount, how much you want to eat. You can just put that amount into the plate. You sit down, आराम से धीरे से खाओ, उसको enjoy करो. Fine. So this is how eating wisely is very important. If you don't eat wisely, what happens? You feel tired most of the time. This will eventually again slow down your metabolic rate, right? You will have your weak immune system अगर आप अच्छे से नहीं खा रहे हो तो आपको अगर आप wisely, if you're eating wisely, आपका heart healthy है, आपको diabetes, you can maintain diabetes, and the most important thing is you will have a better mood and improve memory. See, in this lockdown ऐसा नहीं है कि we are only fighting against weight control. We also are having certain lifestyle issues now because our lifestyle has become so sedentary. हम लॉकडाउन में हैं, we are not active, we are not active as much as what we were before, right? So eventually your lifestyle has become so sedentary. So you're actually welcoming all those lifestyle diseases. Which diseases? Like heart disease, like blood pressure issues, hypertension, diabetes, obesity, all these diseases. So at least try and eat wisely, eat on time. So this will really help you to fight against all those diseases. Now the third and a very important one is the healthy eating pattern is eat healthy. Yes, this is very important. क्या खाना है? चलो उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. So there are certain nutrients which are responsible to keep your body strong enough to fight against your any disease, this virus, if I talk about. That is protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. So what are these? Proteins are body building food. कहाँ से मिलता है ये सब? This you will get from cereals, from lentils, from dal, moong dal, chana dal, tur dal, ये सब जो भी दालें होती हैं अलग अलग टाइप की, जो भी सीरियल्स होते हैं जो हम इजिली बॉईल करके दूसरे दिन खा सकते हैं इन अ फॉर्म ऑफ स्प्राउट्स या ऐसे भी, उसमें से हमें प्रोटीन मिलता है. We get it from poultry food like eggs and fish. Fine. If I talk about carbohydrates, so what are carbs? These are energy giving food. People, they have myth, they feel कि carbs यानी चर्बी, carbs यानी fat आएगा हमारी बॉडी में, so हम carbs नहीं खाएंगे. No, it's not like that. Carbs and fats are way two different things. वो हम बाद में बात करेंगे. I won't go into the detail, but let me tell you, carbs and fats are totally different thing. Carbs is very essential to your body because it is energy giving food. right? So where do we get carbs from? We get from starchy vegetables like potatoes. Potatoes खाइए, उसमें बहुत अच्छे से carbs होता है, so you'll be able to, your body will get energy out of it. Have whole grains like bajra, like गेहूं, like maize, जो मक्का बोलते हैं, मक्के की रोटी, गेहूं की रोटी, बाजरे की रोटी, ये सब खाइए आप, इन सब में अच्छे से carbs होता है. Third one is vitamins. What does vitamin do? It protects your body. These are protecting giving food. You pick any fruit और उसमें vitamins होगा ही होगा. चाहे banana हो, चाहे apple, avocado, strawberry, cherry, oranges, whatsoever. There is a saying that you should at least have 3 different types of fruits per day. So this will give you 3 different types of vitamins in your body, which is very important to protect your body. And the last one is minerals. What are minerals? Those are growth food. मिनरल्स लाइक कैल्शियम है, मैग्नीशियम है, सिलेनियम है, ये सारे मिनरल्स हैं. सो वेयर डू वी गेट दीज मिनरल्स फ्रॉम? वी गेट फ्रॉम लीफी वेजिटेबल्स जैसे कैबेज, लाइक स्पिनच, लाइक फेनुग्रीक, दीज आर लीव्स. राइट फ्रॉम वी आल्सो गेट इट फ्रॉम ग्रीन वेजीज जैसे ब्रोकली है, ये सब में से हमको मिनरल्स मिलते हैं. अदर थिंग इज नट्स. हैव ड्राई फ्रूट्स. अगेन देयर इज अ मिथ के ड्राई फ्रूट्स खाने से मोटे हो जाएंगे. नो, वो कैलोरी इनटेक है, उसमें से आपको अच्छी कैलोरीज मिलेगी. सो हैव दोस ड्राई फ्रूट्स. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट टाइप्स ऑफ न्यूट्रिएंट्स, राइट? Now let's talk about diet. What is a diet? Everybody knows कि diet plan क्या है. I think most of us must be also following certain diet plans, right? So let's talk about it. So see here, let me tell you before starting about the diet plan, I will be giving only only I will be talking in a very, brief manner. I won't be going much detail into the diet plans. Why? Because different diet works for different people, and you should pick one that suits your lifestyle as well as your taste. अब मुझे आपका टेस्ट नहीं पता, मुझे आपका लाइफस्टाइल नहीं पता. I don't know what should be the intake of your calories, or what is your BMI, what is your body pattern or your body type, right? So who am I to suggest you any diet plan, right? आप ऑनलाइन भी नहीं समझ सकते कि आपको डाइट प्लान आप कौन सा फॉलो कर सकते हैं. यू कैन ओनली बी एबल टू कैलकुलेट, और यू कैन ओनली बी एबल टू you follow a perfect diet plan if you visit a dietitian, because she will be calculating everything, right from your BMI, right from your weight, your height, your body pattern, your body type, आपकी लाइफस्टाइल, ये सबको डिटेल में कैलकुलेट करके ही a perfect diet plan is given to you, and you should be following it. So this is just a brief note. I'm just telling you कि कौन-कौन से diet plans होते हैं, right? So there are 4 types of diet which are very effective. Of course, there are many other types also. We'll be discussing about them too. But these 4 types are: number one is vegetarian diet, in which the person is asked to stay away from poultry food as well as dairy products. He only has to take vegetarian food, no non-veg at all, no eggs at all, no dairy products at all. The other one is semi-vegetarian diet. जो non-veg, the people who cannot get away from dairy products, they go for semi-vegetarian diet, in which they are allowed to have poultry food and they are allowed to have dairy products. Number 2 is weight control diet. As I said, your dietitian will calculate all those things which I said before, and accordingly she will plan whether you should go with low carbs, low fat, or low calorie diet. So accordingly, a weight control diet is given. Number 3 is crash diet. What is it? It's a semi-starvation diet. So basically you have to starve in it. It's a very low calorie diet. Number 4 is detox diet. It's a very, it's a very good diet because it helps to cleanse your intestine. So what it does, it actually eliminates toxins from your body. It involves a period of fasting, which is followed by a strict diet of only consuming fruits, juices, waters, and herbs. So this is what it is done in detox diet. Now there are certain other diets also, like intermittent diet. Yes, जो other diets हैं, intermittent diet हैं, वो सब they mainly focuses on your weight loss in a very rapid time, right? In 7 days, 8 days, 10 days. So another diet comes intermittent diet. What is intermittent diet? In this, you have to fast for 16 long hours, and then only you're allowed to have your food. Next is GM diet, in which you are supposed to have only one type of food per day. For example, day 1 only fruits, day 2 only vegetables, day 3 only dairy products, something like that. So that is GM diet. So this was all about types of diet plan. Now let me talk about something which you can have it, when you're hungry, and that too healthy things. What are they? Let's talk about that. Number 1 is sweet potato. Guys, it is very, very, very rich in fibers, and it has got very less calories. And आप अगर एक sweet potato भी खाओगे, so you won't be feeling hungry for the next 2 to 3 hours. how effective it is. So for example, you had your lunch and dinner में भी time है and now you're hungry, so what do? So instead of grabbing chips, instead of grabbing cookies and all, try and have sweet potato. Simple preparation. You just have to boil sweet potato, cut it into pieces, and add your favorite masalas and have it. So try sweet potato. Number two, जब भी भूख लगे, try dry fruits. Those are nuts. They are a great source of energy. Plus, easy filling हो जाएगी आपको. Just grab handful of varieties of dry fruits like cashews, almonds, like raisins, like apricots. ये सब लीजिए आप. Handful लीजिए, भर भर के भी नहीं. Handful लीजिए. और जब भी आप binge watching कर रहे हो, ऑनलाइन कुछ काम कर रहे हो, या simply आप बैठे हो and you want to have something, so instead of having popcorns or biscuits and all, try dry fruits. थर्ड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इज फॉक्स नट्स. हिंदी में बोलते हैं मखाना. वो कैल्शियम, इट्स अ वेरी गुड सोर्स ऑफ कैल्शियम, राइट? सो ट्राई एंड हैव इट. यू जस्ट नीड टू ड्राई रोस्ट दोज मखानास, add your favorite masalas like black pepper and salt and have it. So these are fox nuts. Instead of having popcorns and all, you can actually switch that into मखानाज and all. ये अगर आप रात को भी खाओगे तो भी चलेगा, क्योंकि इसमें कोई कैलोरीज नहीं होती है, कैल्शियम में इतने रिच होते हैं. सो ट्राई मखानाज. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. चिया सीड्स. चिया सीड्स रोज सुबह खाली पेट सबको लेना चाहिए. उसमें ओमेगा 3 फैटी एसिड्स होते हैं, जो कि हमारी वेट को ही शेड करने में मदद नहीं करता सिर्फ, बट इट ऑल्सो हेल्प्स यू टू ग्लो योर स्किन. इट ऑल्सो हेल्प्स यू टू रिपेयर योर डैमेज हेयर एंड ऑल. सो ट्राई चिया सीड्स. इट इज वेरी रिच इन आयरन एंड इट्स एन एंटीऑक्सीडेंट. वेरी सिंपल प्रेपरेशन. ओवरनाइट चिया सीड्स को सोक करके रखना है 1 ग्लास ऑफ वाटर में, एंड नेक्स्ट डे मॉर्निंग वो पानी को पी जाइए. Alright, you can have this chia seeds gradually. Start कीजिए. First you start once a day, then gradually you shift to twice a day. So this is how the chia seed should be consumed, and one should and must consume because उसके कोई side effects नहीं है. ये आपको health benefits ही देगा, nothing else. And the last one is yogurt. कभी मीठा खाने का मन कर रहा है, लेकिन obviously you shouldn't be having ice creams and cakes and pastries, and try yogurt. You add any flavors to it and just have it. It is loaded with vitamins, and it actually reduces your belly fat also. So this was all about must haves. And guys, this was all about how to avoid weight gain or how to stay fit between this COVID-19 in this lockdown situation. See, there are other pointers also which I have not mentioned in the slide. See, you should have enough sleep. You have to reprioritize your sleep to keep your hunger hormones in check. अगर आप लेट तक सोओगे, आपने डिनर कर लिया लेकिन आप लेट तक सो रहे हो, तो ऑब्वियसली आपको भूख लगनी है. आपके जो हंगर हॉर्मोन्स है वो जरूर आपको पिंच करेंगे that look, I'm hungry, feed me something. So you will end up eating one or the other thing. So आपकी sleep को manage करिए. कब सोना है, कितना सोना है, that is important. You should have enough sleep. You should be doing regular exercises to have your strong immune system, and of course to manage your stress. You should be drinking loads and loads of water to ensure you stay hydrated. Drink lots of liquid, and ये सब खाना पीना तो करना ही है, लेकिन थोड़ी exercises भी करिए. See, you have to stay active. Even small bits of activity burn some amount of calories. So please stay active. Don't make your lifestyle, turn into a disaster. So stay active. And the very important point, which I personally feel, is please don't turn your bedroom into your dining room. बेडरूम में खाना मत लेके आइए, बेडरूम में खाना मत खाइए. आप इवेंचुअली आप ज्यादा ही खाने लगेंगे अगर आप बेडरूम में खा रहे हो, बिकॉज यू लेज अराउंड, राइट? यू लेज अराउंड, देयर इज नथिंग टू डू, यू विल जस्ट लेज अराउंड एंड यू विल हैव योर पॉपकॉर्न्स और व्हाटसोएवर. So don't turn bedroom into your dining room. All right, so this was all about me talking on this current topic. Tell me, how was it? You can actually share your experiences in the comment box. आप अपना experience share करिए, आप अपना diet share करिए. What are you doing to fight against this virus? आप क्या immune system कैसे strong कर रहे हैं? We can actually talk about it. We can actually share our knowledge to it, right? So yeah, let me know how was it, guys, and please subscribe to this channel, guys. I really need subscriptions. I really want people to to share their knowledge. मैं जैसे share कर रही हूँ knowledge, please try and share this knowledge. It will really motivate me to go further, to make more interesting topics. And please don't forget to hit on the bell icon. जब भी मैं दूसरे videos लेकर के आऊँगी, you will be notified with that. Alright, guys, thank you so much for listening to me. Take care. Thank you so much.